In a breach of contract action, a court may order specific performance if monetary damages are inappropriate or difficult to ascertain. In Mirion Technologies Canberra Incorporated versus Sunpower Incorporated, the court considered whether a buyer is entitled to specific performance of a contract for non-unique goods, despite the buyer's ability to obtain alternative goods. Mirion Technologies, a manufacturer of nuclear energy products, acquired Canberra Industries, which manufactured cooling devices called cryostats that were used on radiation detectors. The cryostats required a part called a cryocooler. Sunpower Incorporated was one of several manufacturers of cryocoolers, and before Mirion had acquired Canberra, Sunpower supplied cryocoolers to Canberra. But Sunpower had ultimately terminated its supply agreement with Canberra. Thereafter, Canberra had a difficult time finding an alternative supplier to produce cryocoolers that could meet Canberra's specifications. Canberra finally found a new supplier, called Lihan Cryogenics, but Lihan's cryocoolers proved less reliable than Sunpower's. Ultimately, after Mirion had acquired Canberra, Mirion-Canberra eventually reached out to Sunpower, and the companies entered a 3-year supply agreement. Under the agreement, Sunpower would supply Mirion-Canberra with cryocoolers, but Mirion-Canberra retained the option to purchase cryocoolers from other suppliers if Sunpower couldn't meet demands. Mirion-Canberra submitted its first purchase order to Sunpower, but Sunpower refused to fill the order and terminated the supply agreement. So Mirion-Canberra continued to purchase Lihan's cryocoolers. Mirion-Canberra sued Sunpower in federal court, claiming that Sunpower breached the supply agreement by refusing to fill the purchase order. It argued that Sunpower's cryocoolers were unique and that Mirion-Canberra couldn't obtain an adequate alternative. However, Sunpower argued that because Mirion-Canberra wasn't obligated to obtain cryocoolers from Sunpower exclusively, the supply agreement wasn't a requirements contract, and therefore that Sunpower's cryocoolers weren't unique. Mirion-Canberra moved for preliminary injunction to require specific performance.